That's yummy. I enjoy that a lot.
Hi, exploring whiskey people.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and today we're going to be wrapping up the Johnnie Walker lineup.
The Blue Label.
The Blue Label. Been looking forward to this one, honestly. This is, I know we referenced this before, but it was like a little 4-pack. This is kind of the packaging it came in with the black, the gold, the 18-year, and now the Blue Label. We're going to link those up in the card. So I'm going to slide this back here right now. And Blue Label. So this has a pretty good history, and it ties back to 1867. Johnnie Walker's son, Alexander, had been trying, it's a nod back to his old Highland whiskey. He was really trying to be selective and kind of being very, very particular and creating a very just great, rich taste.
But he was kind of almost spearheaded, pioneered that idea of really going through and actually selecting casks.
Right, not just blending
Not
everything
just blending
together.
everything. He went and selected them, and only took the ones that met the criteria for what he was looking for
And
for
he
this
was
bottle.
picky.
Yeah, they say was it 1 in 10,000?
1 in 10,000
actually meets the criteria.
I don't know if that's what it was or what it is. I assume that's what it is.
I'm sure what it is now.
Yeah, that'd be my guess. But yeah, so this is one of the more expensive Johnnie Walkers. My understanding is there is one that's slightly more expensive, or a handful. There's a line.
Years
There's a
ago,
King Johnny or something.
I want to say 6 years ago, I saw it on the shelf that had purchased it for an event. I paid $150 for it. It's quite a bit more now.
Yeah, I'm just checking out prices, not locally, but more online, which sometimes they're a little inflated. But I saw anywhere from 180-ish. I have no idea what the shipping cost would have been there, or even if they would have shipped to us, up to $250.
I saw it the other day in the liquor store for $215-ish.
$215-ish.
So,
well,
and that's if you can find it. It's not one of the more readily available.
Yeah, I think it's probably,
if you go to a store, and if you find it, there's usually a couple out on the shelf. Maybe they have some more tucked away.
Yeah, I was going to say behind the counter
you
or in a
lock.
locked.
A couple if they have it. There's only a couple on the shelf.
No, that's interesting. So I remember like the smoky notes that we got off of some, but the Black Label didn't have like a huge smoky note. It just kind of had a little bit of a smoke finish. This reminds me a lot more of the Black Label.
Yeah, it's not very overpowering. I mean, it's faint.
But you get the malt, a little grassy kind of note to it. Sweet, obviously. I mean, I think a lot of them do have the sweet note, but I'm not getting a very heavy smoke note off of it. I was wondering if they were going to go strong like that or back off of that.
It's very, very light.
Light as in no flavor, or everything is just so subtle and gentle?
Very subtle, is gentle. I hate to say it, but it's almost kind of watery.
Well, it is 80 proof.
I know. I know.
That's
like, again, we've said it before, some of these scotches, I'd love to see what they would like being a higher proof.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely easy drinking, but it is
with a very, like a light hint of the smoke. So this really does, it's way more similar to the Black Label in its notes. The sweet nose, the malty nose, and then you get it's a really sweet honey. There's a really sugary something in the very beginning of that. And then a little bit of a smoke
like some
note.
raw brown sugar when you open the can or the container in your kitchen.
Yeah. It's a very sweet note, like kind of that sits on the edges a little bit. But then very nice little smoke note to it. But everything is really, it's gentle. That's the best word I have. Everything is a very gentle note to it. Nothing's sharp, nothing overpowers.
No, they all, once you taste it, everything, I mean, you get that peaty smoke, but a lot of that really just kind of just blends together. The finish is definitely long.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a decent amount of oil that comes through on that. It sits there. The eyeless now shows up in the nose a little bit. It's still not overly strong. Interested, so I do have a Masters of Malt, similar like gift pack, and there's a few of those that are sitting in this bottle right now. So we get to go from the blended to the breaking apart of a handful, and I think one or two are Islas that actually go into this.
Mix casks, rare casks from the Speyside, the Highland, and those Isla malts.
Mm-hmm. And the lowlands. And I found out what the 5th region is.
What is it?
Campbell.
Okay.
That's why nobody ever heard of it. It's not like a region, it's a name. I don't know. I don't even understand that. And apparently there are a handful of distilleries that are solid, but it's just not a well-known region, which is really funny because even for the Jameson, it's the Four Corners of Scotland that they're blending together. They threw out the 5th region too. They're like,
I think
really
it's
good.
Delicious.
Yeah. It's a special occasion bottle, no question about that. But that is really good. I get like a powdery sugar note a little bit. Like, it's weird. I'm going to say it's on the top, like the roof of my mouth. I get this powdery sugar note. Mm-hmm. But the smoke and like a barrel note kind of rolls right through the middle of your tongue.
Yep.
It's funny how that works. Changes like regions of your tongue pick up different things.
But that peat and smoke, it lingers.
But not in a bad, like it's
not a bad. It's not
like, oh wow, that's so smoky.
We've had some of those.
Yeah, we have. That's not what this is. No. This is, there's a smoke note. It's a nice little addition to rounding out the sweet notes and a little bit of fruity, but that's not even, it's just sweet. Yeah. It's very sugary. A little bit of malt, not a funky malt, like a sweet malt. It's milkshakey.
Every bottle is individually numbered. Mm-hmm. Bottle TA8 44494. I'm guessing the 4, it probably breaks it up, but it's probably really bottle 44,494 maybe.
That would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Overall, it's very solid. At some point, we'll maybe do one episode going, kind of do some A/B testing of all 4.
A flight?
Yeah, do a little flight of all the Johnnie Walkers there. But I mean, overall, that's my favorite.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
I don't know if I could bring myself to spend $250 to get the big bottle though. Yeah,
you're probably right. If it was a wedding anniversary, big wedding anniversary for somebody that's really into Scotch, that is an amazing gift. I don't know, but that's a great blend.
Yes, well, and especially your pack to get in there.
Yes,
that's a heck of a deal.
Yeah, I thought that was a great. It's a solid deal. That was $90. 4 bottles. We got to go through all of them, taste them all up. The black label's really good. This is amazing, actually, but a very different set of notes. Mm-hmm. The gold was not that spectacular.
I honestly think the red, that's kind of their starter, is actually.
I know there's a red. Good. There used to be a green, or there still is a green. And I want to say there was some. That might be it. I think that might be all the ones out of the standard, and then they do a bunch of specialty ones. So it's not like we're not going to come back to Johnnie Walker. There's Jane Walker. There's some of the Game of Thrones ones are Johnnie Walkers. I think Ice. I don't remember.
Yeah, there's more options for us to come back.
Yeah,
just gotta find them.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of little options there, and now knowing how good that one is, how good the black is. Oh, there's the double black, which you did not.
Yeah,
you didn't enjoy that one as much as you enjoyed the black.
Red and the black were better than the double black. But everyone's palate's different. But no, this was really good. It's nice to finish up with that bottle. You're already done.
I think I may. I need another pour so that I can give everybody a proper cheers, right?
Right.
Yeah, I over poured you and under poured me. That's what it was.
Gotcha.
I like it, apparently. It's really good.
Well, this has been a delicious bottle. It's a nice way to finish up the 4-pack sampler.
Yep.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Johnnie Walker Blue Label. If you did, we would encourage you to swipe that like button down at the bottom of the screen.
While you're down there, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we put out a new show, and share it. If you have somebody that you know on Facebook that might be interested in learning a little bit more about other whiskeys, or maybe finding out what maybe the next thing to add to their bar cart would be, share the video on Facebook. We'd really appreciate it.
Love the comment. But until next time, we appreciate you joining.
Thanks
See you
for
on the next
watching.
episode. Cheers.
Cheers.